Time for another Common Clash, and today the blue D20 is going to represent the returning champions, the Zute, and they are bringing along the hero Raylin, the Kiri warrior. Let's take a look at their army cards before we get going. We have the Zute. They have Glacier Traverse. If a Zute is adjacent to a glacier mountain, the Zute may Glacier Traverse instead of moving normally. You may do this with any or all Zute you control each turn. To Glacier Traverse, move to any unoccupied space adjacent to that glacier mountain. And they have Glacier Camouflage. If a Zute is adjacent to a glacier mountain, opponent's figures must be adjacent to a Zute to attack it with a normal attack. And Snow and Ice Enhanced Movement. Slippery ice and heavy snow only count as one space when moving. They're bringing along Raylin, the Kiri warrior. Raylin has Defensive Aura. All figures you control within 4 clear sight spaces of Raylin add 2 to their defense dice. Raylin's Defensive Aura does not affect Raylin. And Raylin has Flying. When counting spaces for Raylin's movement, ignore elevations. Raylin may fly over water without stopping, pass over figures without becoming engaged, and fly over obstacles such as ruins. When Raylin starts to fly, if she is engaged, she will take any leaving engagement attacks. And facing them today will be the Omnicron Snipers and their hero Kumiko, and they are represented by the Opalescent D20. Let's take a look at their army cards. The Omnicron Snipers have Deadly Shot. When attacking with Omnicron Snipers, all skulls rolled count for 1 additional hit, and they are bringing along Kumiko. Kumiko has Ninjutsu Barrage Special Attack. Range 1, Attack 3. Instead of moving and attacking normally with Kumiko, you may move and Kumiko up to 3 spaces. Kumiko can attack up to 3 times with Ninjutsu Barrage Special Attack at any point before, during, or after this move, as long as Kumiko is on a space where she could end her movement. Kumiko cannot attack the same figure more than once in a single turn. And Phantom Walk. Kumiko can move through all figures and is never attacked when leaving an engagement. Here's the battlefield for today, and I will tell you right now that making its first appearance for Common Clash is going to be the Destructible Object Breakable Wall section. This here is going to be 4 life, defense 4, and it has strong defense. When rolling defense dice against a normal attack from a small or medium figures, add 1 automatic shield to whatever is rolled. The point I'm pointing this out for is I'm probably going to do an illegal move here. I don't think that you could move from here to here, but it's close enough that I think it's fine. So if it is an illegal move, oops, I looked in the rule book, I couldn't find it. So I'm just going to roll with it, and let's get started. And one more time, in case anybody's able to point this out later, but in the rulebook, I was only able to find that in the basic game, these 2 spaces are not used, and also that you can't place tiles directly up here. And this is a height 9 away from the ground, so I just made a stack next to it. So I'm going to consider this little gap as something that can be stepped over, just for the sake of, I don't know, using the spaces, I guess. Anyway, D20s. Get these wound counters out of here. I'm going to start off with 14 to 5. So the Zute are going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will stop in the water over there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll stop there, even though there's not a glacier spot. That's still extra defense. Okay, moving over to this side of the table. Omnicron Snipers are order marker number 1 with a movement of 5 and a range of 7. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to hop up on this ladder here. So stable. There you go. And then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll stop there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will stop here. We're going to get an attack down right across at that Zute. So it's going to be 1 skull plus 1 for height. So 2, technically, with Deadly Shot. And they have a defense of 3 normally, but he is standing in shadow. It still completely blanks it. Good job. Laser beak eject. And now we will go to order marker number 2 on this side of the table. It's going to be the Zute again with a movement of 5. That one will stop there. This one will go right here to this glyph, which is Glyph of Thorian. Okay, so the Glyph of Thorian is a permanent glyph. All opponents' figures must be adjacent to your figures to attack your figures with a normal attack. Perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. We are going to go reinforce that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll stop in the shadow. We're going to go reinforce that. Immediately moves to the left. So, back to this side of the table. Omnicron Snipers. We're going to go... So we could get in the water and do an attack right next to him. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's worth a shot, maybe. Might be sacrificing an Omnicron Sniper there. And then we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will stop there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will stop here. And I forgot to do an attack against this breakable wall section when the Zute were done, so I'm actually going to do that now, so I don't forget. Oh, wait. Yeah, the Zute moved. So, the 4 against the wall with an automatic shield. So 2, and the wall itself rolls 4. And blocked just fine. So, did not change anything. Order marker number 3 is going to be on Raylan, the Kyrie Warrior, and she is going to go flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get this Scarab of Invulnerability. Let's take a look at what that does. Scarab of Invulnerability, Invulnerability, temporary treasure glyph. This figure may use this scarab whenever it receives 1 or more wounds. Roll a 20-sided die. If you roll a 1 to 15, ignore one of the wounds you just received. If you roll a 16 or higher, ignore all wounds received. Okay. So we have her set up there. The defense aura, that's going to be order marker number 3. On this side of the table, it's going to be Kumiko, who is, still back in the let's meet the teams display. That's why there's less guys over here. Okay. Oh, suddenly troops have warped in. Whoops. Okay. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get a Scarab of Invulnerability for Kumiko. And that will be the round. So let's set this up again. Gonna switch to there. Man, sloppy start. That's what happens when you set up a game and start playing right when you wake up. Okay. 9 and 12. Omnicron Snipers are going to go first. We have order marker number 1. It's going to be on Kumiko, and that's a movement of 6. So we're going to do Ninjutsu Barrage special attack. So first, 1, 2, pause, and we'll do an attack on Raylan. No, that's not good, because the defense aura and all that. We're actually not going to do that. One, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be up here, and we're going to attack down on Raylan. So that's 1, 2, 3 normally, 1 for height. For 2. Raylan has a defensive 3. Blocks only one of it. So she will take the wound. I'm not going to use the Scarab on 1 wound. Save that for when she's about to die. Order marker number 1 on this side of the table is on Raylan. And she is going to actually take a disengage attack. Yeah. Receives a wound, but she is not offensive. 2, so she will stay. Or 1, 2, 3. She'll actually go here in the shadow and get an attack across on that Omnicron Sniper. She's got an attack of 3 for 1. Omnicron Sniper blocks it. Okay. So now, order marker number 2 on this side of the table is going to be the Omnicron Snipers. And we are going to go, that one's going to stay, that one's going to stay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will do an attack across, right at this Zute on the glyph. Oops, only 1 attack die. I got to re-roll that. I might have done that incorrectly last time as well. 1. Okay, missed. And then we will do an attack across on Raylan. For none. Alright. Order marker number 2 on this side of the table. Zute. So, we've got... We're going to get engaged with Kumiko there, and then we'll just do some attacks. First, we'll attack the wall for 3. The wall blocks 1 and auto blocks 1, so still receives a damage. Okay. Then we will do an attack up on Kumiko. That's going to be 2. Kumiko has a defense of 5. And 1 for height. Blocked. Brushed it off. And we will do an attack across on that Omnicron Sniper that's poking at the guy on the glyph. 2. And only blocks 1. Wham! Good turn. Let's go back over to this side of the table. We've got order marker number 3 is the Omnicron Snipers. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1. We'll stop here. Glyph of Valda, move +2. See, I should have moved for the glyph first. So, oops. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 plus Valda. No, that would be... Can't do that if I want to get an attack on Raylan. But I took my hand off of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. I should pay more attention and slow down, because I moved a figure and removed my hand. And I don't know, that maybe not everybody plays that way, but I've always, playing games with my dad and family, they do the card laid is a card played. So it's like once you do your choice and you remove your hands, that's it. So that's just something I personally try to aspire to. I know I've taken it back sometimes. I don't know why I continue to explain this. So we will trudge forward. It's a sloppy match, though. If the Zute win, it's going to be because I'm like doing nothing for the other team. So we will go Zute. That one will stay on the glyph. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will get an attack on Kumiko. Some attack up for 3. 5 normally, 1 for height. 3 blocked. All right, nice job, Kumiko. And we're going to get an attack on the wall. That's going to be 1. Automatically blocks by the wall. Okay. That's going to be the order markers on this side of the table. We still got order marker. No, we already did this one. Okay. Let's roll these D20. $15 to 10. Zute are first. We will 1, 2, 3. We'll stop here. And first we'll do an attack across on the wall. That's going to be 2. And blocks 1, auto blocks 1, so defended. We will do an attack down on the wall. So 4 normally, 1 for height. That's going to be 2. And blocked. And then we will do an attack up on Kumiko for 2. 4 normally, 1 for height. Does not block any of it. So that would be 2 wounds. Kumiko's only got a life of 3. She's going to use her Scarab. 1 to 15, ignore a wound. 16 or higher, ignore them both. 3, 1 wound ignored. Scarab is gone. Kumiko receives 1 wound. And now we'll move over to this side of the table. Order marker number 1 is going to be on Kumiko, and we are going to do an ninjutsu special attack. So before moving 1 space, we will attack right across at that Zute for 2. That Zute has a defense of 3. No height advantage because this is a special attack. So 2 blocks it. Okay, now we will go 1, 2, 3 and stop here because Phantom Walk. And we will attack Raylan for 2. Raylan has a defense of 3 plus 1 for Shadow. And that's going to be 2 blocked. All right, going over in here, order marker number 1 is going to be on Raylan, and she's going to attack the Kumiko next to her for 2. Kumiko's got defense of 5. 3 blocks. Good. Good, clean blocking, Kumiko. Now, whoosh, back over to this side of the table, we'll move some Omnicron Snipers. It's got... So, 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. This one will stop here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 for Valda. 7 puts you up there. We're going to first do an attack across onto the Zute that is on the glyph. Just 1 die. It is an Omnicron Sniper, not anything super special. So 2, technically, with Deadly Shot. Defensive 3. And blanks it. Dead. There goes the Thorian speed. All right. Good job. This Omnicron Sniper is going to shoot across and down at that Zute. So yes, it's going to be 2 dice. 1 normally, 1 for height. And rolls technically 2. Deadly shot. And only blocks 1. 1 ain't enough, bro. And we are going to get... he's not on the space, but I don't believe... Yeah, he can't see these 2 down here, but he does have a range of 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He is going to shoot at... Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I believe... How am I not seeing this? Yes, that's the straight line. Straight down. That would be a space here. I think it would count this one. So we are not going to do that attack. We are just going to sit there, and instead we're going to attack across on Raylan. For 2. Raylan's got a defensive. 3 normally, 1 for shadow. 2 blocks. Okay. I'm going to go reinforce that glyph. That's what happens when you don't do that. Order marker number 2 is on the Zute, and we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. We will do an attack down on the wall. 4 normally, or 3 normally. No, 4 normally, 1 for height. So 3. Blocks 1, auto blocks 1, receives 1. Okay, the wall is half dead. We will do an attack up on Kumiko. For 1. Kumiko's got a defense of 5 normally, 1 for height. And 2 blocks it. Now we will do an attack down on that Omnicron. 4 normally, 1 for height. That's going to be 2. And only 1 does not block it. Okay. Got to get that back. Order marker number 3 on this side of the table is going to be Omnicron Snipers. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. No. Awful. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one is going to attack that one. Yes, okay. He's going to do an attack down on that one over by the palm trees. 1 normally, 1 for height. Ooh, 4. Okay. 3 normally, 1 for defense aura. And still only 1. Dead. Ooh. This one here is going to attack this one. And that is also an attack down. So 1 normally, 1 for height. For 2. 3 normally, 1 for jungle grass, 1 for defense aura. Keep that glyph empty. That's good. Before the dawn of time, there was the cube. And now we will do an attack across on Raylan. And that is an attack down. 4. Yes. Yes. That's going to be 3 defense normally, 1 for shadow. And only blocks 1 of it, so that would be 3 received. Going to use her scarab. Rolls a 3 as well. Interesting. Receives only 2 wounds rather than 3. But she's still alive. 1 hit point left. Good turn for the Omnicron. Did I do anything illegal? Moved and moved. No, I did not. Okay, don't think I did anything illegal, so I'm going to go over here. Order marker number 3 on the Zute. And we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get 2 attacks on Kumiko. 1. 5 normally, 1 for height. Come on, Kumiko, you survived worse. Ooh, yikes. 1. Barely! Oh! And if you're rolling like that, this next one's going to do you in. 3. Okay, 5, and then 1 for height. As expected, only blocks 1. If you rolled like that, which is almost the exact roll you just did, you were going to do a ninjutsu attack, and you were going to go get the glyph. But now you'll do nothing. And we will do an attack down on the wall. 4 normally, 1 for height. 1 auto-blocked from the wall. Well, Scarab of Invulnerability is gone off of Raylan and the game. So, set up order markers again. And then yeah. This side can now get rid of the X order marker because it's not going to be a trick where these order markers are going, and that'll probably just confuse me. Kumiko, you are dead. Let's roll some initiative. A little less conversation, baby, a little more action. 20 on the Zute, 5 on the Omnicrons. Well, after that awful turn that the Omnicron Snipers fed them, the Zute are a little mad. We've got Glacier Traverse. Did I... This Zute could not have been attacked by that Omnicron. Okay, so I will keep going because technically this ability is part of this army card, so it would be as if the opponent forgot to mention that the ranged attack could not target this Zute. That was a big mistake on my part for this game. Again, I apologize that I keep making these small mistakes. Like I said, I'm just having fun keeping the video going, so I will tend to do those more often than not. As you watch this series, you'll be able to pick out things where you're like, as the viewer, like, come on, that's a basic thing. So, sorry about that. We are going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't go in that water, then over. So he's going to stop on Thorian. This one's going to move up. And we are going to do an attack down on the wall. So 4 normally, 1 for height. And that's only going to be 1. Auto-blocked by the wall. We're going to get an attack across on that Omnicron that's right there. That's going to be 2. Omnicron has a defensive 3. Only 1. Nope. And now, this side of the table, order marker number 1 is going to be on the Omnicron Snipers. And we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will stop right here. Then 1, 2, 3. We'll stop there. We'll do that. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're going to get an attack across first. I almost put my dice in my coffee. An attack across is only 1. 2, technically. Defensive 3. Blocks them both. Then we'll do an attack down. One of these days I'm going to do a video where I drop my dice in my drink. 2 again. Does not block it. Good. Get that Thorian speed out of here, because now this one is going to attack Raylin. And that is an attack of height. He's attacking down. 1 normally, 1 for height. For 2. She's got 3, 1 for shadow. Blocks. Safe. We're going to go order marker number 2 on the Zute. We're going to go 1, 2. He's going to stop there because he can't get to the Thorian glyph. And then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll stop there next to the glacier, which prevents him from being range struck if he should be attacked by a normal ranged attack. Attack on that sniper. It's going to be 2. And blanked. Okay. Okay. Oh! Sniper down. Oh! Hate to see it. Then we are going to do an attack down on the wall. 4 normally, 1 for height. There you go. 4. 4 on the wall. Blocks 1. Receives an auto block on 1, but receives 2 wounds. The wall is destroyed. Yes. Now, this section can be traversed. So there we go. Good job, Zute. They bust through that wall. And oh, look. An Omnicron Sniper on a glyph. What are we going to do, eh? And I apologize. It's not before the dawn of time there was the cube. It's before time began. There was the cube. So, if you're going to quote something, get it right. Number 2, Omnicron Snipers. Now it's going to get a little serious here. We are going to go 1, 2, 3. You'll stop there. 1, 2. You will stop there. And 1. Yeah, they've got a technical move of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it costs 3 to get up over a battlement. I will verify that to make sure it's not 4. I believe it's 3. My resident rules reading preventer trying her best, but haha, gotcha. And yes, as right here in this example with the Izumi Samurai, it says the Izumi Samurai has a move of 6. The outside wall costs 3 movement spaces to move over. Has a height of 3. So, that was correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, oh, look at that. He can shoot at that guy with an attack from height. So you bust open the wall, and immediately, like an automaton dropship in Helldivers 2, the lasers start flying. And that's going to be 2. 1 skull and 1 for deadly shot. And only blocks 1. He is dead. We are going to do some attacks here now. We're going to get an attack down on that Zute. For nothing. Good job. And that one is going to attack across at Raylin with an attack of height. 1 normally, 1 for height. Technically 2 heading to Raylan, 3 normally, 1 for Shadow. Only blocks 1. She's dead. Ugh, that is not how you use Raylan. She is not a front line. She is support. So I should have got her out of there a lot earlier. Well, order marker number 1 on this side of the table is going to be on the Zute. So we will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these ones are all safe. This guy is not. You've got to risk it. Okay. You're going to get an attack across on the one standing on Valda. For 3. Okay. And that is going to be defensive 3. Does not block. You are gone. Okay, we will go back over to this side of the table. Order marker number 2 is going to be on the Zute. The Omnicron Snipers. So we will... All right. This one's going to stand on Thorian. 1, 2, 3. That one will take Valda. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one will go right there. And he's going to shoot down at the one standing next to the one on the Valda glyph. 1 normally, 1 for height. Blanks it. Okay, the one on the glyph will attack across. Nothing. The one who moved on the glyph cannot attack anyone. Okay. Order marker number 2 on this side of the table is going to be on the Zute. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He will stop there. This one's going to Glacial Traverse to there. And that one is going to do... We're going to do another attack across. For 1. Blocks. And we're going to do an attack down on the one on the Thorian glyph. So that is going to be 2. Blocks it. Ooh. Excellent. Excellent. Now, order marker number 3. Omnicron Snipers. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will stop there. And then 1, 2, 3. That one will stop there. We're going to do an attack across on that Zute. Is that the best move? I took my hand off of him. I'm not going to undo it, but I believe I should have gone... No, because he would have been engaged. He could have gone here and gotten attack height down, but the jungle bush would have given him an extra defense. Either way, we'll see here what I want to do. First, we'll do this guy. Attack down. Nothing. You guys, this isn't how you do. We'll do an attack across at the one on the next to the jungle bush. For 2, technically. 1 normally, 1 from deadly shot. 2 blocks it, shrugs it off. And we will do an attack down on the one standing next to Valda. So 1 normally, 1 for height. With deadly shot. Easy results are 0. Bad turn. Bad turn. Order marker number 3, Zute. Well, we will go. That'd be 1, 2, 3 attacks. But yeah, we'll do an attack down on the one on the glyph. So that's going to be 4. 3 normally, 1 for height. For 2. Ew. 4 incredible. And 1 does not block it. We will do an attack up. Yeah, we'll do an attack up. For 2. It's got 3 defense normally, 1 for height. Blanks it. Oh, man. And then we'll do an attack across on the Valhalla glyph. 3. 4. He's got 4 normally. For 3. Only blocks 2. That was an awful round for the Omnicron Snipers. Absolutely awful. Okay, rack 'em up and roll that initiative. Raylan, you are gone. Okay, these ones, I don't technically need to stand them up anymore, but I stand on tradition. As I remove the X order marker because I find it kind of useless right now. I kind of stand on tradition. 1914, Snipers first. Okay. And now you're stuck there. You're engaged because I made a dumb choice. We will go. Oh man, this is bad. He'll stop on the glyph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He will stop there. You're next to a glacier and you can't do anything. So we're going to first do an attack across on the one assaulting the glyph. Nothing. Man. And we're going to do an attack down on the one standing next to the glyph. For 2, technically. 1 rolled, 1 deadly shot. Only blocks 1. Dead. Okay, that's... See? Remember? That's how you win. And then we will do an attack across at this one, trying to get to the glyph. 1 die. So, rolled result 1. Deadly shot puts it at 2. And blocks both. Well, that was order marker number 1 for the Omnicron Snipers. Putting up a better fight than they did in the one where they went up against the Knights of Weston. But 4 attack dice and all these glaciers are going to be an immense advantage for the Zute, methinks. So do I attempt the disengage to lock down Thorian and stop these attacks? No, it can just with the glaciers. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one will stop there. All right. So we are going to do an attack. This guy's going to turn around. And we're going to get an attack across on that sniper who's been jamming his pistol barrel into his spine. For 1. I don't know, the way the Omnicrons are rolling, I feel like this guy's going to die. I conclude there is a 100% chance of my death. Okay. Well, technically now, the Zute, they don't really even have to go anywhere. They can sit and have the Omnicron come to them. But that's no fun. So the Omnicron are going to go to them, though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And can't get any attacks because they're all standing next to glaciers. So, I'm going to go order marker number 2 is on the Zute. We're going to glacier traverse here. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will stop there. This one will drop down on Thorian. And I believe you can see how this battle is going to go now. The Omnicrons have to engage in melee combat, and the Zute are just better at that. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one will stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will stop here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. He'll stop. No. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he'll stop there. We'll do an attack down. 1 normally, 1 for height. For 2, it's 1 rolled, 1 for deadly shot. And only blocks 1. You're killing him, but Thorian speed, albeit gone, the glaciers are doing the same thing. Order marker number 3 is on the Zute. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one will stop there. This one will glacier traverse to here. And 1, 2, 3. That one will stop there. We're going to do an attack across. For 3. Ooh, blanks it. Omnicrons, what happened? What happened? Set up the order markers again. This may be it. Initiative. 18 for the Zute and 3 for the Omnicron. The Zute are going to go. I am going to go get Thorian with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will stop there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will stop here, and he's going to attack up. For 2. 3 normally, 1 for height. Blocks it. All right. All right. Ain't nothing to sneeze at. Order marker number 1. Omnicron Snipers. And we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That one will stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one will stop here. And then we are going to do an attack down. 1 normally, 1 for height. Whoops, that kind of just straight to the floor. 1 rolled, 1 for deadly shot, puts it at 2. Blanks. Ooh. And we're going to do an attack down on that Zute there. 1 die normally, 1 for height. Blanks. Order marker number 2 on the zoo. That one's going to stay there. There's no point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this one will go here. All right, we're going to do an attack down. For 2. And he has a defense of 3. Beep. Beep. And performs exactly as I expected. Dead. Order marker number 2 on this side of the table. Zute. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will stop there. This one will go 1, 2, 3, staying engaged. 4, 5. He'll stop there. Then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one will stop here. So we'll get an attack down on that Zute. 1 normally, 1 for height. Deadly shot that puts the results at 2. Blanks it. Okay, well, maybe, maybe I can't call results. Can't call results so quickly. It's still looking in the Zute's favor. But we'll do an attack down. 1 normally, 1 for height. Deadly shot puts that at 4. 3 defense normally, 1 for shadow. Blanks. Oh, man. Glaciers are not. Just because... Okay, we'll do an attack down on this glyph here. Not 3. 1 normally, 1 for height. Results are 1. Deadly shot bumps it up to 2. Blanks it. No way. No way. This is not happening. Well, it is happening. Wow, that was... Okay. Order marker number 3 on this side of the table is on the now very defeated Zute. We got 2 left. Can you dig it? 1, 2, 3. We're going to stop at this glacier here. We're going to do an attack up first. For 1. 3 normally, 1 for height. Blocks it. Now we'll do an attack down. 4 normally, 1 for height. That's going to be 2. Okay, Bappas. We've got a defense roll to do. And doesn't. Okay. No matter how this one turns out, this is a good ending to me. This is fun. This is good. This is a good thing. Order marker number 3 on this side of the table. It's going to be the Omnicron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one will stop there. So he has the Valhalla glyph, so he can move +2 in addition to his 5. We're going to do an attack across. Deadly shot puts that at 2. And only 1. Oh, man. Nice job. Here we go. An attack up. Yeah, that puts it at 2. 3 normally, 1 for height. 2 blocked. When your candle tells you a joke, but you got to leave the house. Anyway, let's roll. Not like that. Come on. Real frustration coming out over the video. 10 and 10. Oh, tense. You'd say that roll was tense. Nothing? All right. 11. Omnicron first. Wow. We are going to destroy this wall. I don't need the Valhalla glyph anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will stop there. And we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will stop there. No, whoa. That was, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes, that was that. So, we are going to do an attack up from down here first. The Zute's saving grace may be that height spot. Nothing. We're going to do another attack up from the side. Deadly shot puts the results at 2. 3 normally, 1 for height. I cannot believe it. That was a turnaround. The Omnicron Snipers just won. Wow! That's how you do cleanup. Pushing that melee. I thought for sure, even with the glaciers and stuff, they would have been fine. Oh. Cool. Nice job. Nah, man, they get their chance to shine, and they did it. One squad of snipers left. We will take this one. Dun 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 dun. The Hall of Losers accepts another one. As the hall grows, the battles continue. Common Clash. Let that go to show you that despite the board looking like it's going to lean one way, the die rolls are going to be the ultimate result. Good positioning, good tactics, good movements and stuff. Everything is a working part of what makes Heroscape so great. The abilities of units, just the unpredictability of the random thing of the die rolls and stuff, just mix those two and you have a game unlike any other. This game is so good and so fun. Cool. I liked that one.